Hello, this training video is going to focus on the customer portal settings located in the company profile. The customer portal settings are accessible when you first create a customer profile, and also after you save the profile, you can access this section by going into the company profile and clicking on Edit Record. The customer portal settings control some of the settings that a customer experiences when using the customer portal. Let's go through each one of these settings. First, we have the status, which is either active or inactive. Active means that this customer is active in the system and can book orders and quote shipments. It also means that your back office users can book shipments for this customer. If you change this to inactive, this means the customer will not show up in the customer search when booking orders, and also means the customer will not be able to access the system. Next, we have default freight class. So let's say a customer is always shipping class 70. You can set their default freight class to be class 70. So that way when they use the customer portal, it'll always default to class 70. They can of course change it manually, but by default it'll be set to class 70 or whatever class you set it at. Next, we have dimensions required. By default, the customer portal does not require a user to enter dimensions, but if you do want the dimensions to be a required field, just check off this checkbox here, and that'll force the customer to enter dimensions in order to quote and book orders in the customer profile. Next, we have auto calculate class. In the customer profile, when a user is entering an order, they have the option of manually selecting their class. Now, if you want the user to use the system generated class, go ahead and check off auto calculate class. This is going to force the user to use this class that the system generates by taking into account the dimensions and the weight. Okay? So when this is checked off, the user will not be able to manually select class. They'll have to use the system generated class. Finally, the last section here we have is notes. Now this section actually doesn't relate to the customer portal. It is a note section for your users in the back office. So whatever note you put here will show up when a user is creating an order in the back office. Okay? So those are some of our customer portal settings. There are more settings for the customer portal which are defined by user. Please view our other training videos on setting up a customer staff member to learn about those type of settings. Thank you and have a great day.